Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Yeah, thanks to Coach DeWitt for joining us. And Steve, the Red Hawks have played one game. There's a lot of value to that. Opening game for the Bishops tonight. Bishops coming off an 11-15 season last year, 8-8 in conference play. LaRoche 17-11 last year, 14-4 in conference play. But this Red Hawk team, the last 7 years, winning 71% of their games, 86% of their conference games, and winning the conference championship, both regular season and in the playoffs. So, again, two veteran teams matching up tonight. But talk about the fact that LaRoche has already played one game.
Yeah, it's a big help. You know, I mean, it really grows so much between your first and second game, and then the Bishops not really having a chance to play a game. You really don't know, but I think you balance that out with the Bishops playing at home. This is, you know, you and I talked about this before. The gymnasium itself is such a huge home court advantage. I think that balances things out for the Bishops.
And the head coach of the LaRoche Redhawks in his 13th season is Hermie Carmichael. Had a chance to catch up with Coach Carmichael.
America, get back on track with Dust Pod's Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water, Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
Yeah, thanks to Coach Hermie Carmichael for joining us. And Steve, we talked about the rebounding. On one hand, LaRoche, in their loss to Carnegie Mellon, they did out-rebound Carnegie Mellon 48-32. But when these two teams played last year, kind of a bit of a surprise. The Bishops had a 40-26 edge in rebounds. And again, pretty much the same rosters returning. Tony Carter is the biggest player for the Bishops. So, again, rebounding should be key tonight.
Absolutely. I feel like a lot of the Bishops' losses last year, they got out-rebounded. They got maybe out-physicaled some, out-muscled. So it's going to be a really huge tell in the game is how well are the Bishops rebounding, especially since LaRoche got off to a hot start. I know it's a point of emphasis for Coach DeWitt. Sometimes as a coach, you can practice it. Rebounding is a willpower type thing. How bad do you want it? And so we'll see tonight how bad the Bishops want it, especially rebounding.
In that Bishop game against Akron, the exhibition, the Akron Zip shot 55%. And pretty much a typical game for the Bishops. 29 points, 29 shots from beyond the arc, 25 shots inside the arc. And we know when the Bishops get hot, especially at home, good things happen for the Bishops.
Yeah, it sure does. And this is, we've seen them go through several minutes of hot shooting, like a whole half of hot shooting, and even an entire game of hot shooting. And, I think that's something the LaRoche coach said is going to be important.
Here are your starting lineups. First for the Red Hawks of LaRoche, and each team with a fifth-year player. And the Roche Red Hawks have 3 players who were either first or third team all-conference. They have Isaiah Thomas. He is the fifth-year player. Bryce Epps coming off a 20-point game against Carnegie Mellon, in which he shot 4 out of 5 on threes for his 20 points. Dawson Summers, 8 points against Carnegie Mellon. Joe Starzinski, a double-double against Carnegie Mellon, 14 points, 12 rebounds. And Michael Brooks, another senior, he had 13 points against Carnegie Mellon. For the Battling Bishops, of Coach Mike DeWitt in his 26th season, class of 87 at OWU. Familiar names: David Rice, a senior. Henry Hinkle, another senior, first team all-conference last year. Isaac Ward, a junior. Jesse Battle, a junior. Tony Carter is the fifth-year player for the Bishops. And Steve, taking a look at Henry Hinkle. If he can match his numbers from last year, he should become the second Bishop to be top 10, both scoring and assists.
That's incredible. You know, I mean, that just goes to show you got to be super talented. You have to have a little bit of opportunity. You know, sometimes you come in, there's 5 senior starters. It almost doesn't matter how good you are. But he's ultra talented. He had opportunity. He took advantage of his opportunities, and he's so skilled, so talented on the offensive end.
Only the second time these two teams have met. As we said, they met last year. Bishops won at LaRoche in the city of Pittsburgh, 76-65 in that game. Isaac Ward had 19 points. Henry Hinkle 16. David Rice 14. Jesse Battle 10. And again, the Bishops had a 40-26 edge in rebounds in that game. And Steve, one of those names I mentioned, Isaac Ward, we saw him come on strong last season.
Yeah, Isaac Ward, boy, when he's one of those. Last year he was streaky shooter. When he got going, he would just make 3 after 3 after 3 and just play phenomenal. You know, sometimes we would want him to get a backdoor cut. You know, all shooters, all scorers love to see themselves score. Just get a backdoor cut, get a layup, and man, he would just skyrocket from after his first basket.
Thanks for joining us from the Branch Rickey Arena on Veterans Day. Tony Carter and Isaiah Starzinski in the center circle. Tip is won by the Bishops. Going from right to left. New uniforms this year?
For the Bishops, yes, it looks like. Definitely the shorts are new.
Hinkle barely skims the rim, but look who's there. Jesse Battle rolls off the rim for him.
Yeah, I think that shot got deflected on Hinkle, so he got partially blocked.
Hinkle with a quick trigger, but first possession for LaRoche. What kind of defense we're seeing here, Coach?
Yeah, that's interesting. It's like a 1-2-2 matchup zone. You saw Coach DeWitt run that some last year.
Starzinski's 3 is no good. Bishops with their second possession. Hinkle on top. Isaac Ward on the wing, back to Hinkle. Hinkle to the hoop. Can't get the shot off. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Hinkle gets it back with 10. Nice feed to Battle. Player got a piece of it.
He sure did. Boy, I thought it was a goaltending. You got to be off the backboard, but too close, too fast for the officials.
Nice cut to the hoop by Battle. Doesn't pay off. Thomas with a post up. Kicks it outside. 10-footer put up. Off the rim. Second chance. That shot was by Michael Brooks. The backdoor cut will not work, so Red Hawks will reset.
Yeah, offensive rebounding is a weakness in this matchup zone.
Starzinski, another long 3. No good. Battle with the rebound. Did you like the blocking out?
Yeah, much better that time. That's the problem with the matchup zone. You're switching, constantly switching, so you just don't know who to box out, especially if you're in the middle of a switch when the shot goes up.
Goose eggs on the scoreboard. Third possession for the Bishops. Hinkle with a hanger. Rolls off the rim. Followed by Tony Carter.
Yeah, one thing I noticed about Tony Carter in the warm-ups, he's getting off the floor a lot better. He's playing above the rim in warm-ups, and that's right there. He's above the rim. Very nice.
LaRoche only 7 of 26 on threes their first game, and again facing a zone by the Bishops. Tried to hit Starzinski off his hands. It'll be Bishop ball.
Yeah, nice job by Jesse Battle. Deflected it right off of him. That's the weakness of that matchup zone. One, the box out, and then two, a lot of movement in the paint. Somebody can spring easy for an easy layup if you're not careful, but it does do a good job of getting to the shooters, though.
In their game against Carnegie Mellon, the Redhawks got off to a 10-0 start, but lost by 2 points. Isaac Ward can't get the shot off. Battle on top. Rice back to Tony Carter. Hinkle on the wing. Hinkle had been on the right wing, shifts to the left. Off the rim. Carter tries to keep it alive, but Redhawks come up with it.
Yeah, he's above the rim on that deflection there, the tip out. Very impressive. Keep it up, Tony.
Epps was hounded.
Ooh.
And the first foul of the season goes against Henry Hinkle.
Now, normally the Bishops get great offense if Tony Carter sets the screen and then he rolls. But right now, LaRoche is switching that every time. They're guarding Tony Carter, and then that's putting Dawson Summers, the 6'5 defender, on the guards, and they're not able to shake loose from him. He's got long arms.
Redhawks have been blank in the first 3 minutes. No longer as a 3-point opportunity for Dawson Summers coming up. And a quick 2 fouls against the Bishops.
Well, yeah, it's one thing Tony Carter has to improve on. He did that some last year. Anytime you bring that arm down when you're trying to block a shot, you swing down. Doesn't make you matter if you make contact or not. The officials call that every single time. Got to go over, block that shot without coming down on the shooter.
Dawson Summers can't complete the 3-point play. David Rice with the rebound.
David Rice, another player, gets above the rim. He had a great box out. He's got great athletic ability, great leaping ability.
2-2. Opening 3 minutes and change. Rice back to Hinkle. Hinkle kicks it back to Rice for a long 3. In and out. Summers with the rebound.
Yeah, Bishops are not able to get a good look at the basket. All of these LaRoche defenders are long arms, making it difficult for the Bishops to get that 3-point shot off.
Rice tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Redhawks. 2-2 with 16:22 to go in the first half.
Like all through preseason, that's not something you work on. You work on your man-to-man offense. Talking about LaRoche, you work on your 2-3 zone deep offense. You don't see a lot of matchup zones, so it's difficult early in the season to have something ready.
Out of bounds. Think Isaiah Thomas should have taken the shot quicker?
He definitely should have. So that's one thing, they started to notice. LaRoche is starting to go high-low some, trying to get some opportunities there against that matchup zone. They've got some good looks, just haven't been able to complete the look.
Defensive struggle so far in the opening 4 minutes. 2 points each. Isaac Ward to Rice on the wing, back to Ward. Ward drives, reverse, off the glass.
He's so good at that right-handed layup on the left side, using his body to shield the defenders. Pretty impressive move.
What do you think? Isaac Ward plays better with his haircut this year?
I definitely think so.
Long 3, short. Battle for the ball. Hinkle able to get it out to Ward. Feed into Rice. Off the glass for 2.
That was a no-look pass. I thought Hinkle was going to shoot that off to the wing. Last second, he spotted Rice underneath. Beautiful feed.
6-2 in the opening 5 minutes. Bishops on top. Coach Carmichael will go to the bench at the next stop. 2 players. Starzinski can't get a shot off. Brooks gets bumped. No foul called. Starzinski turnaround. No good.
Nice box out, David Rice. Draw to the foul. Yeah, right now, LaRoche holding the ball a little bit too long. You got to keep that ball moving, keep setting those screens, try to confuse the defense as much as possible when they're in matchup zone. But if you pass, hold, that's beautiful. That's what you want if you're in a matchup zone. First media timeout, 14:49 to go. And Steve, in the opening 5 minutes and change, what grade would you give to the Bishop zone defense? Oh, well, they held them to 2 points. A+ so far. They've done a fantastic job. They're hustling, they're communicating. But what's going to be tough, Steve, is when they bring in some of their subs. Then you bring different communicators, different different guys that are used to different things. They come in, and then it's a new group of communication. We'll see how well they're able to adjust when they mix in new people coming off the bench. But so far, A+. Offensively, struggling a little bit just because there's so much length in that the LaRoche defenders. You know, they're going to have to maybe move. They got to move the ball quicker also. But maybe, you know, especially on that big little screen, the big guy's got to set that screen and then call for the ball right away because he's got a little guy guarding him.
Recapping that exhibition game against Akron, Henry Hinkle had 12 points, Isaac Ward had 12. Jesse Battle with a great all-round game, 16 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 steal. All of those numbers leading the Bishops.
Yeah, Jesse Battle very active, very athletic. And then here's our first sub, Steve.
Dominic Elliott checks in.
I was talking about Quinn Corna for the Bishops, 23 in the corner.
Quinn Corna for the Bishops. Transfer from Ohio University. 6-2 Bishops. Rice. Couple of steps. Can't get it to go. Left it short.
And it's a great shot. You want to get that. You'd be happy. Coach was very happy with that. David Rice just got to finish.
What I meant to say, great moves by David Rice, who nearly gets the steal. Plenty of time on the clock as Epps has to kick it out. Long three, Brooks, no good. Epps with the long rebound.
Just too many loose players. Nobody knows who to box out.
Leaving it short with Summers, but another reload for the Redhawks.
But, I mean, I think right now, if you're Coach DeWitt, you're okay with all these offensive rebounds because they still only have 2 points. They still can't figure your offense out or your defense, so you got to be okay.
Epps with a long three. That's what Epps can do.
Yes, he can. Boy, Isaac Ward was right in his face, too. That's great defense, just a better offense.
Epps coming off a 4 out of 5 game on threes against Carnegie Mellon. And he had the clock starting to drain down. 6-5 Bishops. Ward loses his man. Swish, count it.
He's so good inside and outside when he gets rolling. Let's see what he can do. He's got a little matchup going with Epps maybe.
8-5 Bishops at the 13-minute mark. Summers, no good. Another offensive foul, or climbing the back, I should say, against the Redhawks.
Yeah, LaRoche is very active, very aggressive on the offensive boards, and they're getting fouls called on that. Great job by the Bishops. There's no foul if you don't box out, so great job by the Bishops at boxing out. Excellent technique and fundamental.
David Sledge has checked in for the Redhawks along with Major Rainey. And for the Bishops, Aiden Schmidt. 8-5 Bishops. Hinkle on the move.
Oh, wow.
Draws the foul. How many times have we seen that in his first 3 years?
Yeah, boy, I tell you, Major Rainey, a freshman, steps right in. Major Rainey, 6'5", good-looking athlete out there. But, Henry Hinkle's listed at 6 foot, I think, 6'1", but just gives him that pump fake, gets him up in the air. Major Rainey wants to get involved in the defense right away. Nice veteran move by Henry Hinkle.
Henry Hinkle, 88% to lead the conference last season. Gets the first one. First time you and I have seen Phil Wallace.
Yeah,
Steve, he was on the squad last year. Couldn't play, though.
Was he injured?
Yes, he was.
Okay. 6'6" senior. Let's Bishops need some height, so let's see what he can do.
So Henry Hinkle usually swishes those free throws, but he likes the rim on both his shots. 10-5, a long three, launch. No good. Wallace with a rebound.
There you go.
Ward will bring it up. Kicks it outside to Hinkle. Hinkle doing his dance. Gets the switch. Quinn Corna for three, in and out.
That's a good-looking shot. I like it. I like that offense. Well, I love the press, too. The press forced that long three by LaRoche last time.
Major Rainey with the rebound for the Redhawks. 10-5 at the 12-minute mark. Epps has a three, but he'll try to drive, lost it. Hinkle with Ward running interference. Can't get the shot off. Good recovery. Wallace to the hoop, left it short.
Lost his balance.
So we stay 10-5, 11.5 minutes to go in the first half. Epps directing traffic. Free shot from the corner, air ball. Aiden Schmidt for the rebound.
I don't think LaRoche has hit a three yet, have they?
Epps had the one.
Oh, that's true. Good call. But other than that, they've missed several.
That'll take us to our second media timeout. 11:18 to go in the first half. Bishop Hawks 10-5.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12-ounce sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12-ounce sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
As we keep our eye on our key stat, rebounds 10 apiece.
There's been a lot of missed shots.
10-5, 11:18 to go in the first half. Ryan Smuds in the lineup for the Bishops. Had 5 points against Akron.
There you go.
Battle hanger short off the glass.
That was a nice set play. They cleared it out. Let Battle go to his right. Help side got there too soon, though. He wasn't able to finish.
Right now, Battle is the only starter on the floor for the Bishops.
Ooh.
Epps gets rubbed by Ryan Smuds.
Yeah, that's a good description. Barely touched him, but.
Steve, I see you're already in your early season mode. About
questioning the officials?
Yes. You're just getting warmed up, aren't you?
No, I'm going to do better this year. I'm going to do better. Every year.
Better which way?
Every year I've gotten better of.
You were saying?
Not officiating.
Trey Euler in the lineup. Off the glass, no good. Dominic Elliott.
Big guys for LaRoche have had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, just have not been able to finish inside.
Looks like each team with only one starter on the floor. Lob inside to Wallace. Double team, somebody's open. His name is Ryan Smuds. And the young man, the pacer from Delaware, knocks it in for three.
Boy, a nice pass by Wallace. Like you said, just waited. He waited. He was so patient. Waits for the open man to get open.
As they're near the halfway point. 13-5. Epps cranks up another three. No good. Rebound comes to Battle.
Yeah, Bishop's got lucky there. Battle double team. Didn't need to.
Quinn corner for three. Short. Battle battles, but out of bounds. It'll go to the Redhawks.
I was going to say, Battle, you got to keep an eye on where Epps is. You don't need to leave him to go double. That's one guy you can't leave.
Bryce Epps, by the way, only a sophomore. Third team all-conference last year. Halfway through the first half, 13-5 Bishops. You're going to stay in the zone as long as it's working, right?
100%. Absolutely.
On the wing, back to Euler. Now it's to Brooks. Back to Euler, launches a three. Bingo.
Ooh. That was a good substitution.
13-8. Bishop still by 5.
Troy Euler, senior.
Bishop spreading the floor. What are you seeing?
Oh, well, Wallace had the ball, and he wanted to pass one direction, and the guard pointed to go the other way, and he went to go the other way, and the other guard pointed go back the other way.
Battle launches a three, no good.
Yeah, not much offense there for the Bishops, kind of standing around, and Battle forced up a shot against the double team.
Redhawks get it back. 9:01 on the clock. Henry Hinkle back on the floor for the Bishops.
Yeah, Bishops' offensive players are frustrated themselves. You know, and Roche is just active. They're long, and they're just switching all the screens, which just kind of messes your offense up a little bit.
Brooks to the post. Rainey lost it.
Oh.
Starsinski says, look what I found.
Yeah, that was a fortunate bounce for him. Great hands by Wallace. I like what I see from him so far. Nice active post player off the bench for the Bishops.
Last 5 points belong to the Redhawks. 13-10 Bishops. Wallace with the high post. Finds corner on the cut. Called for the travel.
Yeah, Cornish just a little bit forcing it right now. A little bit too anxious. Just got to relax a little bit. First game as a Bishop, you know, you want to make things happen when you get out there. You can tell he has talent, though.
13-10 Bishops, but the Redhawks on a mini run, 5-0. Brooks to the corner. Flat-footed shot, no good by Starzinski. Kept alive by Isaiah Thomas. Another reload for three, no good. Henry Hinkle with a rebound.
Great defense by Smuds to just contest, because Oilers got quickness.
13-10, Bishops in a bit of a lull, but they draw the foul.
A little bit of a makeup call, I think.
Take us to our media timeout. 13-10 Bishops, 7:49 to go in the first half. And Steve, speaking of Ryan Smuds, I found my notes from when he was playing for Delaware Hayes. As a freshman, the coach said he's got the green light. So we saw him hit a three.
Wow. Yeah, he's a really good shooter, and it was a great pass by Wallace to kick it out of the double team. I like to see the Bishops, but they don't like to post up, you know, and that's one thing that hurts the other when a team's switching screens like LaRoche is. That's what'll hurt them, is if you can get it into the big guy inside. Bishops just don't really aren't looking to post up their big guys inside.
Redhawks up to 25%. Bishops still at 33%. Three-pointers, 2 of 9 for the Redhawks, 2 of 8 for the Bishops. Redhawks one more rebound, 13-12. 13-10 with 7:49 to go in the first half.
Yeah, Bishops definitely seem a little bit rusty, like they haven't had a game yet this year. So, you know, offensively, just need to get a little more flow going. Everybody needs to move and look for the cutter. Look for the cutter, look for the big guy in the post.
So you're not counting that Akron game as a game played, huh?
No.
Gotcha. It's not in the win-loss column, so I'll buy that. Nice pass to Wallace.
Nice.
And one.
There's the big guy against the little guy on the switch. Great play. Coach DeWitt's got beautiful inbounds plays. Nicely done.
Phil Wallace, when he was at the University of Pittsburgh Bradford, in 25 games, he averaged 11.6 points and 4.4 rebounds.
Yeah, I like him. I like his presence that he brings. What the Bishops kind of need is a big guy inside. He's not afraid to mix it up, get rebounds, play defense.
Can't complete the three-point play, but Hinkle soars in for the rebound. Double team. No problem. He can get a shot off whenever he wants.
He can. That's really a bigger guy on him, but he's just, if you have footwork and patience and talent, you can score.
4-point play, 4-point possession, I should say. Brooks cannot hit, out of bounds, Bishop ball. Tony Carter checks back in for the Bishops. Phil Wallace to the bench, gets the glad hand. Great effort by Wallace in his minutes.
Yes, he did. Very nicely done.
Hinkle will walk it into the front court. Bishops 17-10. Biggest lead was 8. Corner shot. Schmidt hits the top of the backboard. Corner kept it alive, but they lose it. 2-on-1. And converting.
Wow, such a great athletic play by Corna to keep it alive. But once you get in that stuck position, you just got to wait for someone to get open, and he tried to get rid of it a little bit too quick. Easier said than done.
Last bucket was by Logan Goley off the bench for the Redhawks. 17-12, 6.5 minutes. Backdoor cut, Hinkle. Got it. How about the assist by Tony Carter?
Yeah, beautiful pass. Well, that's a hard one to do because they had the big little switch, so Hinkle had a big guy on him, and he takes him to the basket. Very nicely done.
19-12 Bishop. So far, Bishops have had an answer for every thrust by the Redhawks.
Wow.
Strong move by Dominic Elliott.
Yes, it was. That was a great move. You take it right up through the face. Tony Carter, no way you can defend that.
Each team will sub in 2 at the next stop. 19-14 Bishops. Goes off the foot of one of the Redhawks. It'll stay with the Bishops. Jesse Battle and David Rice. And Isaac Ward will check in for the Bishops.
Got the start, all 5 starters back in.
.601 on the clock. Bishops up to 38%. Inching up to what they would hope for. 19-14, under 6 minutes. David Rice operating, finds Hinkle. Hinkle back-to-back buckets. We got to credit his teammates for the assist.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to credit his basketball IQ because it's all about timing on that back cut. You got to wait till your defender takes his eye off of you. You got to, time it also at the same time as when your teammate's ready to pass. Uh-oh.
Losing his footing was Rainey. Hinkle. He's got an assist from 3 different players.
He sure did. Boy, Isaac Ward, great job. But again, what did Hinkle do? He timed up. He did not go full speed. He ran alongside of Ward, a little bit in front, so that he could see him, but not too far in front. Makes that an easier pass for Ward.
Biggest lead of 9 points for the Bishops. Turnaround shot, no good. What's the call?
Travel.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Tough call against Battle.
The Roche player bobbled the ball and definitely traveled with it, and the closest official said, oh, he bobbled it. Well, yeah, he certainly did. It's still a travel whether he bobbled it or not.
Under 5 minutes, Bishops by 9. (23-14).
Jeez.
Long 3, Brooks, no good. Long rebound to Isaac Ward.
Yeah, if you're Coach DeWitt, you love that shot. And you love this one too. Oh, wow.
Ward gets his shot deflected, but Bishop's second chance, no good by Carter. Hinkle soars in. Rice.
My goodness, there's a lot of contact
Knocks it
there.
in. And the biggest lead at 25-14 causes Coach Hermie Carmichael to take a timeout.
Boy, how about the block shot from Starzinski? Oh, my. Ward is so quick, and he gets that reverse. I haven't seen anybody block that reverse layup on Ward, and Starzinski smashed that out of there. Great job by the Bishops chasing the offensive rebound, though.
America, get back on track with Dust Pod's Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
Fan, going back to the Carnegie Mellon game, they had only 23 points in the first half, but 41 the second half.
Okay.
Here they have only 14 in almost 16 minutes.
So you're saying they're a second half team?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
I'm also saying it's a small sample size. 25-14. Biggest lead for the Bishops at 11. And Steve, we're seeing a press.
Yes, we are. They did a fantastic job with that. There you go.
Pays off. David Rice with the deflection. Ward cranks up a 3, short. Strong rebound by Michael Brooks.
Hinkle tried to give Ward some payback there for his assist.
Jesse Battle called for the foul. Helped Starzinski off the deck.
Called it on number 1, David Rice.
Beg your pardon.
If you look at the two players, Starzinski is about twice as heavy as David Rice, but somehow he went flying to the ground. Wow.
Isaac Ward playing safety. How about that?
Wow. Over the shoulder catch. One dribble, lays it in. That's amazing athleticism.
Sign him up for the football team, right?
Absolutely.
27-14. Lead is 13. Carter trying to hold
There you go.
his opponent, but Dawson Summers puts it in to stop the run by the Bishops.
Yeah, that's what you need more of if you're LaRoche.
Hinkle kicks it outside to Battle. Goes off the hands of a Red Hawk. It'll stay with the Bishops.
Now the posts for LaRoche, they have to win their one-on-one down here on offense. If they can keep winning their one-on-one action on offense, then they're going to be successful.
Tried to feed it into Rice, but it's picked off. Here comes Epps.
Yeah, you got to put some zip on that pass, just a little bit too soft.
As we're near the 3-minute mark, Bishops 27-16 on top. High post is Summers. Challenges Carter. Nice feed to Starzinski for 2.
Good cut by Starzinski. Great timing. Summers, they kind of set it up. You know, it was like a nonverbal kind of give him a head nod. I didn't know who he was nodding to. And he's nodding to Starzinski. They go for the back cut. Good offense.
27-18, under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Carter launches a 3 off to the right. David Rice. Carter. Isaac Ward. No good. Rice tried to swipe it to keep it alive, but Redhawks making a mini comeback here. And Ward called for the bump.
Starzinski's just too strong. I mean, he's such a strong player on the rebounding. I mean, Bishop's really got everything going tonight except for their three-point shooting. You know, they're really ice-cold shooting, and then so's LaRoche.
Ice cold to the tune of 1 out of 12 for the Bishops.
That's about what it felt like that.
2 of 11 for the Redhawks. 2:33 to go in the first half.
Thought we were going to have a timeout, but I guess not.
Neither team in the bonus. 5 fouls on the Bishops, 6 on the Redhawks. Comes into Summers, kicks it outside to Epps. Epps, Starzinski. Starzinski with another bucket off a nice feed.
Yeah, that's what you can do. You can get lost against any zone if you just keep moving, keep looking for the holes. That's what Starzinski did. He moved, found a hole, waited, somebody found him.
Lead down to 7 as we're near the 2-minute mark. Rice with a hanger, no good. Quinn Corna says, I'll take it. Cleans it up to put the lead back to 9.
Yeah, I like Quinn Corna. He's very active. He's always around the ball. He's always around the hoop.
Epps with a drive, kicks it outside into the hands of Hinkle. Hinkle gets bumped, and there's your 7th foul on the Redhawks.
Hinkle's so deceptive with his hand fakes, his ball fakes, his head fakes, his foot fakes. He just kind of hesitated for a second, and the defender came up on him, and then he's got that burst of speed, and it just draws the foul.
Henry Hinkle, 2-time All-State in high school. Olentangy Liberty career assist record, over 1,000 points. All 3 of his free throws have hit the rim, though.
He's a little rusty.
30-20, 1:50 on the clock. I predict this one will be clean.
Very nice prediction.
Of course, we're on a 10-second delay, right? 31-20.
There's that press again.
Epps has to pick up his dribble. To Brooks. Now it's on the wing, Starzinski. Summers. He's been challenging Carter. Carter digs it out.
somehow.
Ward will leave it for Rice. Cranks up a three. No good.
See again, Summers, 6'5", gets out in long arms and just obstructs the view.
Serginski will track down the pass. Summers got Carter off his feet. Long shot, no good by Sledge. Reload for the Redhawks, under a minute. Summers again challenges Carter. Loops it up and in.
There you go. It's been one of their most effective plays. You know, a lot of times Summers gets it in and then he waits for someone to get open. He kicks it out for a three, and they're just not, neither team hitting threes right now.
Lead is 9. It was 13 for the Bishops. David Rice on the wing. Now it's to Ward. Clock at 9. Hinkle for three. No good.
6'5" Summers again he's everywhere, Steve. He just keeps switching on to the shooters, and he's just such a long-armed player, and it makes it very difficult to shoot threes.
Redhawks will play for the last shot. We're under 10. Summers, the high post. Carter pokes it away. Clock down to 2.
Gee.
Epps will beat the buzzer.
That was a contested three. You can't be upset with the defense. My goodness, he can shoot.
And that will cut a lead that was 13 down to 6 as the teams head to the locker room. And again, Roche showed that they were a second-half team in their first game against Carnegie Mellon and made a little bit of a comeback to cut it to 31-25 at the break.
Yeah, if you're Roche, maybe you think about putting a guard in that middle spot. You know, somebody quicker that can get around Tony Carter or maybe create some havoc in there. Because right now, Summers is not. He's shot a couple times, but he doesn't always want to shoot in there, and he's kind of slowing it down, which is making it easy for the Bishop players to match it up.
If I had told you that the Bishops were 1 of 14 on threes, you would have said
they're losing by 20 points.
So LaRoche has warmed up to 39%, Bishops 38%. Again, Bishops 1 of 14 on threes, 3 of 13 for the Redhawks. And if you're a Bishop fan, you have to be happy. +4 on rebounds, 22-18.
Yeah, that's one thing they're doing really well, and it's keeping them in the game. They're very active with their defense. And, you know, like I said, I mean, I guess you could say the same thing for both teams. You know, shots just aren't falling. Both teams playing hard, rebounding well, playing good defense. Just neither team is shooting well at all right now.
Halftime at the Branch Rickey Arena on Veterans Day. I am Steve Bassard, again with Bishop legend Steve Geiger. We'll take a break, and we will rejoin you at the start of the second half.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
America, get back on track with Dust Pod's Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
He has
Are you
a
up to speed
tradition
on what Jason Kelsey did?
either at the end of the period or beginning of the period, he skates across the ice and pushes shaved ice all over the bench. You already know this one?
Yeah, I've seen this one. This one's great.
Well, he had a mishap.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I saw this.
Whoa!
Bam!
How embarrassed would you be right there?
Oh yeah, dude. Hey, gamble guy. I should have found
Did
this.
you wait? Whoa. Did you almost call me Falcon, which is your name? Are you okay?
I'm great.
Okay. I'm just checking. Go ahead.
You can't do that. My ADHD brain's now going to forget. No, there was a clip.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
I could ever remember a game he was 0 for 3. I mean, every Bishop player is just ice cold. It's almost like we got February weather outside, but we don't. And it's February weather inside. They just can't make three-pointers. But, Coach DeWitt is a fantastic offensive coach. So if I know it, he definitely knows that those big guys are switching on to the shooters, and he'll have an adjustment for that in the second half, and I expect them to start hitting those threes.
Can you recall a game in which the Bishops played the entire half in a zone?
No, that's what I was talking to Mick Schemp over here before, and neither one of us, we've both been around Ohio Wesleyan basketball for 30-plus years. Neither one of us can remember Coach DeWitt ever running that much zone. So, what we were discussing is that something that he's going to rely a lot on this year? Because, you and I have been, here 10, 11 years?
12.
12 years. He always runs man, always. So is it because of Roche and their length and their height? And their poor shooting? Is that why he's running so much zone, or is that going to be something that's going to be a staple for his team this year?
31-25 as we start the second half of play. It'll be the Red Hawks with the ball, and it's Epps feeding over to Isaiah Thomas, now to the wing. Brooks picks up his dribble. They go inside. Try it again to feed it to Summers. Out of bounds. It'll be Bishop ball. You've seen that battle between Summers and Rice all night long.
Right. That's been the one thing that Coach DeWitt's been giving up. They're allowing Summers to get the ball in there, and they're okay going with their defender going one-on-one with them. And so far, Bishops are winning that matchup.
Hinkle on the wing, a little bit of clear out. Instead, it's to Ward, drives, and a bit of a late whistle. And the reaction by Coach Carmichael shows that he thinks it's late too, but the foul will go against the Red Hawks.
Yeah, again, switch. All they do is switch. And guess who ends up on Ward? You got 6'5" Summer again is contesting that three-point shot. He's doing a fantastic. Summers defensively. He's doing a great job of staying at the top of the key. It's almost like he's in a zone.
Isaac Ward in high school was third on the school's all-time scoring list. High arc, nothing but net.
He can score. And, it's great to see this year that he's more consistent so far. Last year he was a little more streaky. If he would make a shot, then he would be on fire. But if he was missing shots, he would be a little cold sometimes.
Left the second one short, so the lead is 7, 32-25. Starzinski to Brooks on top. Brooks picks up his dribble. Feeds it to Thomas. Now it's Summers again. 2 points off the glass.
There you go. Nice job. That time Summer won the matchup. He got the ball a little deeper than normal. And Bishops don't want to rely or allow that.
Ward in the corner called for the travel.
Just moved his feet before he moved the ball. Easy call.
32-27. After the turnover, LaRoche with a chance to inch closer. Lead was up to 13 at one point. Starzinski, floater, got it. Lead down to 3.
Now that's a switch. They put him at the high post instead of Summers. Starzinski, nice move.
Starzinski coming off a double-double against Carnegie Mellon. Lead down to 3. Ward kicks it outside. Rice launches a 3, no good. Tracked down by Tony Carter. 3-point shooting remains cold for the Bishops. Hinkle lost it. Starzinski went behind the back, and Hinkle picks his pocket. Rice. Hinkle for 3, yes. Might be the last time we see Starzinski go behind the back.
There you go. And then Hinkle, he gets so many of those sneaky baskets. He was on the floor, steals the ball coming up, kicks it to Rice, gets open, hits an open 3.
That was a potential 5-point, or maybe a 6-point swing. Thomas. Summers. 3-ball Epps. No good. And a whistle against the Red Hawks.
Summers. So there's the switch for LaRoche is putting Starzinski at the high post instead of Summers. Now Summers is coming out. They're putting a shooter in for him. So that'll be an interesting switch. Bishops will have to keep an eye on that. So right now, Tony Carter, maybe he should stop ball screening, because when he ball screens, he brings his big guy with him. Tony Carter loves to ball screen, but maybe get him out of that. And that's kind of where he is right now. They got him at the high post.
35-29, Bishops. Hinkle finds Carter. We saw that combination in the reverse in the first half.
That was a beautiful, beautiful set play. Coach DeWitt called that from his bench. He had Carter at the high post. He wasn't screening. He was waiting for the ball to come back to him. Nice job by Coach DeWitt.
3-point lead is now back to 8 for the Bishops. Brooks with a shake to get free, and Carter with a rebound. Carter to Hinkle. Lead is 8 for the Bishops. Battle to Hinkle. Back to Battle. Battle will attack. Off the glass, no, but he'll get 2 shots from the charity line.
Boy, Battle's got some elevation. Wow, he gets up there.
Jesse looking for his first points out of a very strong program, Gehenna Lincoln.
For sure. Yeah, Columbus suburb, and it is a hotbed for basketball. The Battle has been frustrated all night. See if he gets a couple free throws, makes a couple here, get him going offensively.
First one is good. Gehenna Lincoln not too shabby on the football field too.
Yeah, they did a very nice job this year. Excellent football team. It's a huge school.
Lead is 9 and 10. Boy, just a few seconds ago it seemed like it was down to 3, but that's when Hinkle got the steal and got the 3-point shot.
Yeah, I was starting to get nervous because LaRoche was starting to figure some things out. But yeah, you called it. Great momentum changer. Oh, nice.
Stepping out of bounds was Euler. A little bit of contact. Coach Carmichael having a discussion with one of the officials.
Yes, he did. He made his feelings known very well. So, LaRoche is trying to, like what I talked about, Steve, they're trying to get more active with those cutters. And that time Euler got a little bit too deep, got in trouble, and stepped on the line.
Lead is 10 as we near the 16-minute mark. Battle on top. Hinkle posting up. Carter, Ward, corner shot. In and out. Battle active with the rebound. Hinkle on the reload. No good. Good job of boxing out by Thomas.
Much more active on offense. Bishops, I like it.
Lead is 10. Thomas challenging Rice. Fades from the free throw line. No good. Hinkle with a one-handed, flat-footed rebound. Lead stays at 10. Battle took his eye off it, get it back. Now it's Rice. That was Carter posting up. Free ball no good, but Battle keeps on battling, but off his fingertips. Take us to our first media timeout, 39-29, Bishops.
But Tony Carter needs to re-screen, Steve. He sets that screen and then rolls off of there, and then the big guy's on Hinkle. And then Tony Carter floats to the corner with a little guy on him. That helps LaRoche a lot. He needs to immediately come back up and re-screen, so that'll help Hinkle free, but then also gets Hinkle on a little guy again.
39-29 with 15-13 to go in the second half. Steve and I will be coming to you on Saturday for football as the Bishops close out the season against Denison.
Yeah, you're going to be there?
I will be there.
Steve Bassford will be making his debut for the football season.
Have to reset my GPS to find the stadium, but I think I'll find my way there.
You wait till game 10 to show up, but as long as you show up, that's the important part.
39-29 is your score. And as we mentioned, the Bishop women off to a 2-0 start. And we will see them on the 20th against Muskingum at 7 o'clock.
So the one I was looking for that I don't know if I have on my calendar, Steve, is the 30th, the men on the 30th against Trine. I don't know if I have that one on my calendar. You have that one?
I will check my calendar when I get a chance.
Okay.
Excuse me while I'm occupied at this game. 39 to 29.
It was a timeout right there. You had plenty of time.
39 to 29 at the 15-minute mark. Brooks got Carter off his feet, but couldn't get the shot off. Thomas, head fake.
There you go. Boy, he's been good when he gets
Good
the
job.
ball down deep, Steve. So that was different offense again. So that time it was Brooks that I think was at the high post. Again, they rotating people in at that high post, changing it up, and it helps facilitate the offense a little better.
Hinkle, a little bit of a head fake. Turn around, off the rim.
Oh.
Isaac Ward had the rebound, but it came from out of bounds, so it'll be Red Hawk ball.
Boy, he's so fast. I don't know how the official can call that. I don't know. It came out of nowhere, I thought. I think he may have faked out the official.
39-31 as we near the 14-minute mark.
Yeah, see right now, see Michael Brooks, 23, right at the free throw line. Is the middle of the offense trying to help facilitate things as opposed to a taller player.
Euler on the wing. Turn around, falls in for Dominic Elliott.
Yeah, Dominic Elliott has been really good inside also. Boy, Dominic Elliott and Isaiah Thomas both, when they get the ball deep, they've been effective tonight.
Lead down to 6. David Rice to Hinkle in the corner.
Yeah.
Carter with a little bit of a height advantage, kicks it outside, corner, no good.
Good looking shot, nothing wrong with the shot. Everything looked good, just didn't go in.
Long rebound came to Epps. Redhawks a chance to cut into a 6-point deficit. Euler for 3, got it.
Boy, he's quick. David Rice, he gave him a little pump fake and created some space. That's all he needed to hit that 3.
Bishop's 2 out of 20 beyond the arc.
Oh, my goodness. I don't remember ever them being that bad.
Isaac Ward trying to increase that percentage. No good. Red Hawk ball with 13:10 on the clock.
Whew.
Phil Wallace will check in. Aiden Schmidt for the Bishops.
Boy, Phil Wallace had great minutes in the first half for the Bishops. Like the way he plays, he will post up. He will set that screen and roll with a little guy on him, and he's strong and physical inside.
Lead down to 3. It was 13 in the first half. Redhawks, a second half team. Brooks with a floater, lead down to 1.
Yeah. Really effective. They just a different facilitator in the middle. That putting Brooks in the middle is really helping their offense.
39-38. Lead was 10. It's 9 straight for the Redhawks. Corna on the backdoor cut, no call.
A lot of contact.
And the lead for the Redhawks, Starzinski, up to 12 points.
That's one thing I love what Coach DeWitt likes to do. A lot of coaches will call timeout there, but he likes to let his players fight through it themselves. You got to figure out how to do it yourselves.
I think our scoreboard might be wrong. Should be 40-39. That's what the official stats show. Corna inside the arc. No good, but Hinkle with the rebound. Isaac Ward. Clock inside of 10 seconds for the Bishops. Aiden Schmidt launches a 3. No good. Contact on the rebound, and
Who are they calling it on?
it's going to go against the Redhawks.
Yeah, I was going to say, I agree. Boy, Phil Wallace doing a great job establishing position. The Roche player moved underneath of him.
And again, I'm suspicious of the score. The scoreboard says 42-39. 39. The official stats say 40-39. And I thought their last basket gave them their first lead.
Right. The scoreboard definitely went up 4 points. So we'll see what happens.
So a timeout with 11:31 to go. And Steve, the reason why that November 30th is not on your schedule, that'll be Bruce Gerber and Jarrett Gerber calling that game.
Okay. That's exactly right. Now you're right. See, thank you for checking. That's why I did not have it on my calendar.
Now your scoreboard is correct.
There we go. So father-son combination. That's a dream come true for Bruce, I bet, to get to work with his son. Got to do that a couple times with my son, and it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. Not here at Ohio Wesleyan at Orange High School, but.
So this past football season, you've been the PA announcer at the Wontangi Orange.
Football season.
What'd I say?
I thought you said basketball, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I heard basketball. Yeah, so Wontangi Orange, so that's interesting. Orange football just got beat in the playoffs by Upper Arlington. One of the big plays of the game was Corna had a pick 6 against the Wontangi Orange Pioneers, and talked to Mick Shemp, who knows the family, and he said, yep, that's the younger brother of the corner that's out here.
And their grandparents used to live behind me in Upper Arlington.
Yeah. Well, awesome athletes.
So how will the Bishops respond with their first deficit? Hinkle with 15 points. Draws the foul.
Yeah.
No fouls, Steve, against the Bishops, but 4 against the Redhawks.
Right. Well, you mean
5 against the Redhawks.
In a normal game, that is a concern, but the Bishops are coached so well. They just are not a physical team. They just don't foul that often. So it's not a thing, but if you're the Roche coach, you probably are out of your mind right now.
Hinkle working hard.
And he got bumped.
They're going to call the basket good and a foul against the Bishops.
That's a flop. The Roche player jumped in the corner and fell down.
But the Bishops retake the lead, a slim one at 41-40.
Hinkle's working overtime, trying to make things happen, trying to facilitate the offense for the Bishops. Needs some help from some of his friends.
So the Bishops do respond after their first deficit. Quinn Corna called for the foul. Bishops with a press. We saw that for a while in the first half.
I like the press for the Bishops because it either speeds them up or slows them down.
Brooks from the free throw line, no good. Tracked down by Quinn Corna, 1-on-2. Doesn't pay off. Corna shot it from the left side with the right hand.
Wow, it's just...
Euler, a long 3. No good. How about Wallace tapping it for the Bishops?
Oh, good play.
Intercepted by Dominic Elliott. Back and forth we go.
Off that long 3.
Long 3, count it. Logan goalie.
Well, I thought that was Euler. They look familiar. It looks similar. I mean, so off of a long 3, Roche did a fantastic job of getting back on defense.
I thought the goalies weren't supposed to score, but he does. A 3. And the lead is 2 for the Redhawks. Corna, nice feed from Battle.
Got to be active off the backside cut against this defense. Corner so far is doing a nice job of that.
And we are tied at 43. Past the midpoint of the second half. Brooks left all by himself. Off the foot of Elliott, back to the Bishops.
Boy, see, it sure has changed LaRoche's offense, putting Brooks at that free throw line area. He gets the ball in the middle of the zone. Players come to him. The defense comes to him, and then he just is doing a great job of finding the open player out of the middle. Great adjustment by the LaRoche head coach.
These two teams look evenly matched coming in, and we are deadlocked at 43. Wallace with the feed to Hinkle. Hinkle gets his man off his feet, floats, draws the foul.
Again, though, it's that Wallace sets that ball screen, which normally against normal teams is trouble, but LaRoche switches that right away, and then you have a 6'5 player right up on Henry Hinkle, and their 6'5 players are doing a pretty good job of staying with him. Usually he's quick enough to go around the bigger guy for the other team. These guys are too quick.
Hinkle with 17 points to lead all scorers.
And Hinkle's doing his job.
First one is good. He is perfect from the line, 5 for 5. Starzinski back on the floor for the Red Hawks. Hinkle to try to put the lead back to 2. And he does. And he will head to the bench, and Ryan Smuds will take his place. 45-43, Bishops will press. Thomas into the front court. To the post, Starzinski, nice feed. Goalie with another 2 points. He's got 7 off the bench.
Yeah, the ball goes in the middle, and then someone's back cutting. And if you back cut or any kind of cut away from the ball against the matchup zone, you're probably going to get open, and that's what they're doing right now.
45-45, Wallace. Working hard. Won't fall for him. Gets his own miss, puts it up and in.
I love the hard work. Just keeps working and working and just sticks with it no matter what. You got to love it.
Gets his first 2 points as a Bishop. Epps with a floater, no good. Wallace with a rebound. Bishops by 2 as we near the 8-minute mark. Ward drew 2 defenders, kicks it outside to Jesse Battle. Schmidt to Wallace. Wallace scored the last 2 points. Can't get this one, and the foul will go against the Bishops, so only their second team foul.
So finally, off that big little switch, they got a big guy, Wallace, with the little guy on him. He just couldn't convert.
Exactly 8 minutes to go in this contest. Takes us to our media timeout. Bishops 2 out of 22 beyond the arc. Redhawks all the way up to 46% overall shooting.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Hinkle back on the floor for the Bishops.
You got a short rest, but with a close game, you can't keep him on a bench for long.
Under 8 minutes to go in this contest. Bishops by 2. Epps not able to get off many threes. When he does, he's deadly. Starzinski with a floater, and Starzinski ties it up at 47.
Great offense. So first half we saw a lot of three-point attempts from LaRoche, and then this half, boy, moving the ball, getting it in, back cut, and getting layups.
47-47 as we near the 7-minute mark. Hinkle to Ward. Ward will drive, lost it. It'll stay with the Bishops. Only 6 on the shot clock.
It's a pretty good look. That's what you need. You need somebody other than Hinkle that can attack the basket, create offense.
David Rice back on the floor. Only 6 on the shot clock for the Bishops. Looking for Hinkle. Comes into Wallace. Got to think about the clock. Phil, fade away. No good.
Nice job by Rice.
Clock resets to 20. Rice, no good. Bishop's frigid.
That's one thing I love about David Rice is he keeps playing. A lot of people with a 5-4-3, a panic shot, stop and watch. He goes and gets the offensive rebound.
Tony Carter will check in at the next stop. Here's a 3, and Epps. He's deadly.
Yes, he is. Good offense, boy. I love the adjustments that Coach Carmichael has made since halftime. Very nice.
Epps with 3 threes for his 9 points. And the lead is 3 for the Redhawks. Hinkle, count it. He's up to 21.
Separates Hinkle from other shooters is he enjoys posting up. He loves to get inside and mix it up and get somebody on his backside. He loves to do that, and he's very good at it.
1 point lead for the Redhawks. Brooks picks up his dribble, gets it to Thomas. Back to Brooks. Under 6 minutes. Back to Epps. Epps. The goalie left it short. Aiden Schmidt for the rebound.
Good, strong rebound by Aiden Schmidt.
Ahead to Rice. Couldn't get a shot off. Aiden Schmidt for 3.
Oh, man. Great offense. Gotta love it. Just gotta make the shot.
Tony Carter still waiting at the scorer's table, and thanks to Coach Carmichael taking a timeout, Tony Carter will be on the floor. Redhawks by 1 with 5:34 to go.
America, get back on track with Dust Pod's Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
Anxiousness or first game jitters, they're just not shooting the ball well.
See if the Bishops can take advantage of the foul situation. 6 on LaRoche, only 2 on the Bishops. LaRoche has not made a free throw. They've only had 1 attempt. Bishops 9 of 11 from the stripe. 5:34 to go in this contest.
The Bishops do a great job defensively. They don't foul. They just do not foul you defensively.
LaRoche coming off a 2-point road loss. A short road trip to Carnegie Mellon. Here they lead by 1. Thomas. Starzinski challenges Carter off the rim, and Carter with the rebound. Carter bounces off the bench, gets the rebound. Hinkle off the glass.
Yeah, right there. I mean, he's 1-on-2 against taller players, and he's got enough basketball moves that he can score against 2 taller players inside. It's so impressive.
4 straight for the Bishops to take a 1-point lead. Under 5 minutes to go in this contest. This is Thomas. Deep inside to Starzinski. Rolls off the rim.
Oh, nice.
Tony Carter called for the foul. As Isaiah Thomas got the offensive rebound.
Yeah, I like what Isaiah Thomas did. He worked his way under. He got underneath of Tony Carter for beautiful offensive rebounding position. I don't like what he just did afterwards with the ball, but a great position underneath there.
Only the second free throw of the night. Tied at 51, Isaiah Thomas. His brother Trey played baseball for both LaRoche and Gannon. Isaiah Thomas, 1,000 points in high school. And he gives his team the lead.
Starzinski's having some problems with his contact, which gives Coach Carmichael a chance to get Epps back in.
Redhawks by 1, 52-51. Steve, I think you couldn't ask for a better game. Competition-wise, you're not thrilled with the Bishops' outside shooting. Corna kicks it out to, here's Carter.
There you go.
How about Carter off the bench? A rebound and a 3-ball.
Well, it all started, though, with Hinkle going inside. Draws all the defense inside. Corna cuts, draws more defense, and then you get it to the open shooter. Great ball movement.
Bishops by 2. Attacking the hoop and poked away by Tony Carter, out of the hands of Michael Brooks. Final media timeout. Which they go like comment about if you're a fan, or if you're an impartial fan, an entertaining game.
It really is a great game. I mean, both teams so well coached, playing so hard, great defense. The defense is so good. I don't know if it's why the offenses are so bad. I mean, it's got to be game one for the Bishops, and then for LaRoche, like we talk about all the time, Steve, shooting in this gymnasium with the weird ceiling, it's enough to mess with your subconscious. You never think about it. You don't ever come in and think, well, I'm not going to shoot good. It's just in your subconscious sees those rafters, and it just takes your eye off the basket.
Bishops remain +9 on rebounds, 38-29.
Yeah, well, they're getting a lot of those defensive rebounds, but, what about offensive rebounds? You have those stats?
15 for the Bishops, 5 for the Redhawks.
They're doing gotta love that. Just super active.
Phil Wallace has been active.
Yep.
Tony Carter.
Yes, sure have. I just love the game that Henry Hinkle's having for the Bishops. He's not really hitting his threes. So what do you do as a scorer if you're not making your threes? Go inside. He goes inside. He's getting shots. He's drawing the defense, creating shots for his teammates. And then he's got 23 points. He's having a great game.
12 in the first half, 11 here in the second half, and they've been coming late. Lob inside, poked away. David Rice takes a timeout.
That's a great time to do it. You do that in the first half, and then the coach maybe say, come on, you got to fight through that. But in the second half, when you're in a 2-point game with 3:49 to go, nicely done.
It'll be a 30-second timeout, so the Bishops lead by 2, 54-52.
Yeah, and you got the ball. You're up 2. You got the ball. What a play by David Rice.
So the Bishops, their next game will be on the 16th. The next 2 games in the Windy City. On the 16th, taking on Transylvania. And on the 17th, taking on either Bates or Chicago.
This is a scheduling anomaly or whatever the word is. Coach DeWitt never has home games in November. We got only 3 in November and then a couple in December. It's crazy.
And their next home game will be on the 23rd against Otterbein. That'll be you and Charlie Beaver calling the action.
There you go, another Bishop legend.
Surrounded by Bishop legends. Next shift, the third one. Bishops by 2. Hinkle operating. Forces up a shot. Off the glass for 2.
So good. That's what they have to do because those big guys are picking him up at the top of the key. So they put him down inside. He can't get a big guy matchup, and he's better at post up.
Air ball will give it to the Bishops.
Yeah, not the shot Coach Carmichael wanted. That's a great shot for the Bishops with 3:11 to go.
LaRoche had a 3-point lead a couple of minutes ago. It's up to 4 for the Bishops.
Yeah, well, Henry Hinkle's making everything happen for the Bishops right now. Whether he's scoring or finding open teammates.
Hinkle again. Fade away. Yes.
Jeez. He's scoring it all over the place.
He's up to 27. The lead is 6. Brooks at the free throw line. Challenges Carter. No, he doesn't. But he finds Isaiah Thomas. Check it. Dominic Elliott for 2.
There you go. Lots of traffic in there. Creates confusion for David Rice. He doesn't know who he's guarding. Somebody gets a wide open layup. Great offense.
Lead is 4. 2:20 and ticking in this contest. Hinkle's been occupying that spot. And he draws a foul, and he'll be shooting on 1-and-1.
Oh! Coach ankle just got teed up. I don't believe that. Coach DeWitt's going to lose his mind. Yep. Yeah, Coach DeWitt is going to lose his mind. So after Henry Hinkle got the foul called, he handed the ball to the defender, who didn't take the ball. He just walked away, and the official called that a technical. So that's what I was talking about a little bit earlier. Roche did that to the Bishops. You know, when you said it was a great move by Isaiah Thomas, he threw the ball right to Tony Carter because he'd scored on him, but no call there. So that's what Coach DeWitt is saying, and he's still saying, it's really. Now, the only thing that I could defend the officials on is maybe you said something earlier to Henry Hinkle, like, hey, we're watching you. Maybe they saw him do something similar earlier, and they said, hey, any other antics like that, we're going to call you.
Michael Brooks gets the first one. He'll get another. Lead down to 3.
But Henry Hinkle, as a senior, has got to know better.
Lead is 2.
Well, Roche can shoot the free throws well when they get them, can't they? They don't get them very often, but they can shoot them.
So Henry Hinkle will have a 1-and-1. Sitting on 27 points with 2:18 to go. More important, to lead down to 2.
Coach DeWitt's got a great point. He's doing a great job of not getting upset. I'm impressed. I'd be losing my mind right now.
First one is good. He's up to 28. (59-56) with 2:18 to go in this contest. Free throw is good. Lead back to 4.
That could have been 6 if you don't have the technical, but still, 4-point lead. I like the Bishops' chances with 2:18 to go.
Epps. Hand off to Brooks. Inside they go to Thomas. Carter pokes it away. Ahead to Ward. Bounce pass to Hinkle. 2 more points. He has half of the 62 points. And the lead is 6.
Yeah, 31. What a game by Henry Hinkle.
How about the swipe by Tony Carter?
Yeah, Tony Carter swipe. Corner with the assist, too. That was beautiful.
Brooks kept it short.
Oh, my.
Looks like Corner is going to be called for the foul.
Okay, here we go. Inbounds play, Coach DeWitt is going to switch the defense. Let's see if the Bishops can handle the switch. Nope. He's going to switch it back. Let's see.
Bishops still with a foul to give. They have 5 fouls. Under 100 seconds to go. Thomas, no good. Battle for the rebound.
Yeah, there you go. Good call. Carter had a guy hanging all over his back. Beautiful call.
Dominic Elliott called for the foul. Another 1-and-1 for the Bishops.
So now I just saw the official. He's given some warnings to some Bishop players. I won't say which ones, but that's good officiating. Now you're giving them warnings and saying any more words or from you to the other team, and so that's good officiating.
Tony Carter with a 1-and-1. Only Henry Hinkle on the lane for the Bishops. Tony with 7 points, but several key defensive plays tonight.
Yeah. And Tony Carter always does the little things well.
Lead is 7 with 91 seconds to go.
Scoreboard has an 11 in for the Bishops, but I don't see an 11 out there, do you?
I do not. It should be Corn on the floor. Anyway, lead is 8.
Okay.
Under 90 seconds.
Boy, what an impressive close to the game so far from the Bishops. The last 440 really is just extending that close lead.
Brooks got on the air. Brooks gets it back for 3. Lead down to 5.
That was one of those, Coach Carmichael was like, no, yes. That was a deep corner shot, difficult 3 that he was able to knock it down.
See if the Bishops can run some clock unless they get an easy shot.
Absolutely.
Under a minute. Bishops by 5.
It's good to run clock, but okay, now what's your play? Here we go, 7 seconds. What are you going to do?
Isaac Ward, clock down to 3. Got to shoot off the glass. How about that?
What a floater.
Lead is 7, under 40 seconds. A huge bucket by Ward.
This sure was, and a beautiful, nicely done. All right, everybody can run clock, but can you score? Isaac Ward can score.
Under 30 seconds. Brooks off the glass
Whoa, Brooks can score too.
to cut it to 5 with 22.9 seconds.
So now Bishops do not have to shoot, right? You don't have to shoot. You're going to draw the foul, but you got to take care of the basketball. Be prepared for a double team coming out of here too, because if you're LaRoche, you can't stand around and just kind of play them straight. You got to double them up. So take care of the basketball. They're going to probably try to foul you. Take care of the ball, but then also watch that double team coming.
LaRoche with 8 team fouls. One more foul would be a 1-and-1. Henry Hinkle with 31, 19 of those in the second half.
Yeah, he's just such a talented offensive player. I mean, you know, his three-point shooting wasn't working for him, so he just goes inside, and he's got such great patience. You know, all great scorers have great patience. You know, whether he's got 1 or 2 or 3 guys on him, he just waits for an opening and then capitalizes when you give him an opening.
22.9 seconds on the clock. You expect the Red Hawks to press here?
I would think so. They're going to press, and then when they get in the half court, they got to press also. And then when do you foul? And I feel like if I'm the Red Hawks, once they cross half court, we got to foul because we're down 5 and there's only 22 seconds left. So try to steal it. So do what you can until they get to half court. Interesting substitution. Jesse Battle checks back in. He was on the bench for a long time, Steve. That's hard to do for any kind of player to sit the bench that long and then be put right in.
Inbounds comes to Carter. He is fouled immediately.
Okay, Coach Carmichael.
0.6 of a second comes off.
He liked it. Coach Carmichael, that was the plan. Foul right away.
Tony Carter just hit a 1-and-1 for both of successful free throws. He'll get another 1-and-1.
Coach DeWitt's doing a little offense defense, puts David Rice in for defense, Jesse Battle for offense. That's excellent substituting by Coach DeWitt.
Lead is 5 with 22.3 seconds.
Got to make your free throws now, right?
Bishops +9 on free throws tonight. 13 out of 15, 4 out of 5 for LaRoche.
All right, Euler comes in to shoot threes. So now if you're the Bishops, you got to keep your eyes on Euler and Epps, right?
First one by Carter, rattles in. Lead is 6.
To make, make all your free throws, you're hard to beat, right, Steve? At this point, I mean.
Tony in double digits, and he's got 11, and the lead is 7. Inside the arc, count it again for Michael Brooks. He's up to 11 points. 5-point lead with 17.4, but any more fouls will be a double bonus for the Bishops.
That's right. And they're almost to the point where they're going to need threes and not twos if you're LaRoche. You know, I mean, it's a great shot by Brooks, but the Bishops still have that nice lead. Can't trade 2 for 2.
Halftime score was 31-25 for the Bishops, led by as many as 13. LaRoche had a 3-point lead briefly.
But that first half, how cold these teams were, it was like I didn't think either team was going to be able to break 50, but now we're almost in the 70s.
LaRoche up to 46%, Bishops 40%.
I just love those adjustments Coach Carmichael made at halftime to really increase the shooting percentage.
Outlet comes to Hinkle, and he is tagged by Trey Euler. So 2 shots for Henry Hinkle to add more to his 31 points.
Right, but that's not the guy you want to foul. right? He would foul anybody but him probably if you're the LaRoche. But again, what you like if you're LaRoche, no time went off the clock.
That one takes a trip around the rim, but falls for Henry Hinkle. It's been perfect, 16.6 seconds. Epps. Difficult three, no good.
Wow.
Ward tracks it down, and that'll do it.
Wow.
The Bishops 70, Red Hawks 63.
How'd they do it, you know? I mean, with that ice-cold three-point
Well,
shooting.
They didn't shoot threes. They out-rebounded the Red Hawks.
Yeah.
But they put up 39 points in the second half. And the Bishops kick off the season with a 70-63 win against a team that has won its conference the last 2 years, both in the regular season and in the tournament.
What an impressive win for the Bishops. You know, I mean, to shoot so poorly and still come away with the win. But I give the credit, Steve, to Henry Hinkle. He realized that the team was not shooting well. He realized he wasn't shooting well. So he finds a way to make the offense happen by just penetrating deep into the